Hello and welcome again. So we have another of our speakers. I'll let him introduce himself. Tell us who you are.
My name is Pastor Alex Gyasi. I'm the pastor of the Highway of Holiness Church in London, and also the CEO of Kingdom Lifestyle Mission, which is an educational project that helps underprivileged young people in different parts of the world, including Ghana, South Sudan, Ethiopia, and the Gypsy community in Bulgaria.
Wow, that's fantastic. Why the choice of the communities? Just asking.
It wasn't deliberate. Ghana is probably the only deliberate one because I'm from Ghana, so I started from here. But South Sudan, Ethiopia were not deliberate. It were opportunities that were open to me, and I took those opportunities, and the doors were open, and that's how it happened. Yes.
Great. So your impact goes beyond the UK where you are. It goes beyond Ghana. Do you want to tell us some more about your talk today?
The talk today was to look at how, as a people, we can create aspiration in the lives of deprived young people, give them hope, and also to engender empathy for the poor among the privileged in order to bridge the gap. And so the concept of our Kingdom Lifestyle Mission is more to bring underprivileged young people and university students and professionals together. And as they interact, that interaction creates aspiration in these young people who probably do not have those kind of people around them on their day-to-day living. But also, as the university students and these professionals bond with these children and form relationships, they begin to feel their pain. They begin to know where they are coming from. And that also engenders empathy in them towards these young people. And that sort of brings us together and bridges the gap so that there will be equity in our living. So really, that's the whole idea behind it, but it's through education.
Okay, great. So do you find that young people are receptive to your initiatives?
Yes, young people are very receptive. In Ghana, we have 3 schools, in Medina, in Elmina, in a place called TEDxAccra. And we have about 500 children in those schools. We have about 40 volunteers just in Ghana, from University of Ghana, University of Cape Coast, and other professionals. So it's huge. And then we have schools in, as I said, Sudan and Ethiopia, also with university students and the children attending. And I think the unique thing about the 4th school is that it's in Bulgaria. Now, the concept was originally for Africa, but then we came across a man that we helped in London, because we ran a homeless project in London, helping homeless people who have come into London and gotten stranded. So we have about 50 men who sleep in our church every night for 6 years.
Fantastic.
They bath there, they eat there, we help them to find jobs, and it has attracted attention from the BBC, from many media outlets. And he approached me and said, "Pastor, we need this in our country." Now, I said, "No, you don't need it, because this is for Africa. You know, it's not for Europe." He insisted, and he took me there, and I was shocked. It's a gypsy community, very deprived, very isolated. Some of the children don't even go to school, can't read and write. And that was a revelation to me. That was a shock. And we started a school there. So if you can get even children in Europe to embrace that vision, that to me, it speaks for itself. Yeah.
Wow, that's just fantastic. So what one message would you leave for the world?
What I will leave for the world is that, I was born into a very poor family. Didn't have a lot of prospects. The only thing that helped me was education. And if today I'm impacting other lives in UK, in Ghana, South Sudan, Ethiopia, and Bulgaria, I believe that there are so many 14-year-olds like me who lost their mom, lost everything. And if we can help such young people, I believe that tomorrow they might do better than what I'm doing today. So what I want to tell the world is that we have to learn to share. It's about sharing. If you want to wait to have more than enough before you give somebody, by the time you come, it's too late. It's about sharing our time by volunteering, sharing our knowledge, sharing the things that we have, and also making use of our resources. Our schools are vacant during the weekends. They are vacant during the holiday season. The university students are also free during the vacation. They are free during the weekend. So what stops us in bringing these two together and using the premises that are vacant, and also during the holidays, to enhance the prospects of these children? And so everything is within. Ghanaians helping Ghanaians, South Sudanese helping South Sudanese, so that we help ourselves instead of waiting for people to come from outside to help us. And not only that, we can actually take it outside, just as we have taken it to UK and we have taken it to Bulgaria, so that we can also be a blessing to the rest of the world. Yes. And so that is my message. So I'm inviting people, both Ghanaians, Africans on the continent, and those in the diaspora and other areas of the world, that let's bring our resources together. Let's bring our skills together and begin to help ourselves. And as we help these young children, when they grow, because they've been helped, they will also help the next generation. And the next generation, because have received help, they will also help the next generation. And we will create a cycle of helping ourselves and making our country and our continent better.
Thank you very much, Pastor. That's quite an impact you've made.